Alrighty, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Atayan, and in today's video, we're going to be recapping MPL Season 17 Philippines Week 2. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Honestly, I did not watch all the games. I'm just not waking up to watch Twisted Minds versus Omega, so a lot of these matches I didn't see live. I may have saw like clips of them. I obviously did watch like the TL versus Falcons game. I watched in its entirety. Same thing with Aurora versus Falcons. Like the big matches. I try to watch every single match, but obviously I can't do all of that because there's just a lot of fucking matches that I have to like, rewatch and like kind of review for videos. I'm getting into MPL ID as well. I haven't watched any of the ID games, so I'm gonna get into that. Malaysia's coming back soon. NACT is coming back soon. So there's just a lot of like games to consume. But we're gonna be recapping like the most interesting games. Let's start off with TNC versus Onyx. TNC completely dominated Onyx. I mean, the drafts were just so good for TNC. Phovius, Harley, Eve, Claude, Marcel. Like, I really like this draft. I actually don't even think Onyx draft is that bad. Like, I think Onyx kind of played bad because I mean, you have really good late game here with the Kimi, with the Leomord, the Sora for insane, like just in AoE, engage in Hylos. I don't know how I feel about Hylos XP. That is kind of something weird. I mean, Onyx just can't draft, guys. Let's just be honest. Onyx has been drafting dog shit for a while. Like the other four picks are not bad. They're actually really good together, but the Hylos pick just does not make sense. The synergy is pretty much why they picked Hylos is because they have Leomord. It enables Leomord better, um, quicker engages and stuff. But I don't know. I don't really think Hylos XP is very viable nowadays. Second game, I mean, Onyx just blatantly have a stronger draft and then they just lose. I mean, Phovius beats Sora, Leomord outskills Harley, Farsa is better than Valentina. Gold lane kind of even, and then you obviously take Hilda over Basha. Like individually, I feel like Onyx just were outdrafting TNC, but they lost because TNC is just the better team. They have the better players, and it just is what it is. Onyx are not that good of a team. There's a reason why they're one of the worst teams in the league. Um, and the standings back that up. Let's talk about Falcons versus Team Liquid real quick because I really thought the game one Falcons draft was so good. It was so intelligent. I mean, they completely checkmated Team Liquid in that draft. The Phovius pick was super smart. I mean, Fredrin has a hard time against Phovius. Same thing with Farsa, same thing with Sora. Basha is really good into Fredrin. Valentina is so good here because of the ults, Claude for the hyperscale, and Hilda for the early game aggression. Like, Falcons just drafted a complete draft. It was so good. Then you get into the second game, and then they pick Fanny. This is kind of the issue with Falcons that sometimes they'll play really good, and then they'll play really bad the next game after. Fanny should never be picked. That hero sucks. The Harley was a good pick on the side of Team Liquid. They had a really good draft that game. So yeah, I don't really understand that draft. And then game three you pick the Lear glue, but the glue wasn't really effective. The enemy team has a lot of slows. They have a lot of Piron burst, attack speed. When glue goes in, he can't go out. He's not a Hilda. He's not a Khalid. He can't just go in and then go out like a Chow. When you go in on glue, you have to commit to that play. But Lear doesn't do that much damage. So the Roman mid pick were just pretty bad from Falcons. Obviously, Lapu, Fred, Claude were good picks, but enemy team has so much like CC and they have fucking carry. Just a horrible draft from Falcons. The Benedetta came out, did its job. Benedetta was a really good pick here. Honestly, really smart from Sanford. I think he actually solo killed. Who did he solo kill? He solo killed like I think Fredrin, I believe. He solo killed somebody from Falcons, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then Aurora dominated Twisted Minds. Good drafts from Aurora. 2-0. Um, Twisted Minds didn't draft bad. Gord, I don't know. I don't know where the Gord picks coming from. There's a lot of new picks because there's not really there's not a confirmed meta. Like the meta is still kind of relatively the same from M7. Obviously, a few things have changed. Like Gold Lane isn't really fighter dependent as it used to be, but there isn't really like distinctive meta. Teams are still trying to figure out what's good, what's not good, so they're experimenting a lot. So I kind of respect that. So a lot of teams are obviously like when you experiment, there's a higher chance that you lose because you're not used to playing those heroes on stage. But here, I mean, Harley back-to-back games, Gord back-to-back, like they picked Gord back-to-back games and then they got destroyed. I mean, the second game, they actually have a worse draft, um, in my opinion, and they still lost sooner. So yeah, just unfortunate for Twisted Minds. And then Team Liquid versus AP Brand. AP Brand won the first game. AP Brand are really good. They're a really solid team. Definitely one of the dark horses, honestly, not with how they've been playing so far. I don't know how much consistency they're gonna have, but they're playing like a dark horse. Team Liquid just outdrafted them. Team Liquid's drafts have been really good generally. I don't even think Team Liquid has drafted bad once. They look like a completely different team, honestly. They don't even have their starting goal later. So yeah, and then Aurora versus Falcons. Kind of mad that Aurora lost this. I feel like we could have played better in this series. I don't like the chip pick or the Wan pick. I feel like Aurora have been like experimenting a lot. Which I understand. They're world champions. They're gonna figure it out when playoffs comes, but the Wan pick is not good. I mean, it's just it is what it is, bro. Just I feel like you should never be losing 10 minutes against Falcons with that draft. Like you have an insane draft. So yeah, not very good. I mean, Edward picked Lapu 3 times in a row. Demon Kite was on tank utility a lot. So yeah, I mean, it's vintage Aurora. They just didn't execute it that well this time. So yeah, those are kind of like my quick recaps. Nothing too crazy. There's actually a week break, so there's no matches this week. Next week, the games will continue. Um, Here are the schedules. Onyx versus Aurora is going to be cinema. Team Liquid versus TNC is going to be cinema, and then we got Onyx versus AP Brand, which is also going to be a really, really close matchup. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of the teams this far into the season. Season just started. Teams are experimenting a lot. Let me know what you guys think about that. Comment down below your surprises. What team do you think is gonna keep improving? All that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.